Hi Maya, this is Mother here, and I am here to show you a video on the order in which to do math problems. And this is a prequel to the algebra that we still actually haven't gotten into, but you need to know this before you can do algebra. So let's work on a few problems here. The first one I'm going to demonstrate is, I'm going to let you see it, 4 plus 3 and then times 2. Whenever you're doing these equations, what you have to remember, there's an order. First things first, everything that is inside the parenthesis you do first. Okay, so what is inside the parenthesis? This is inside the parenthesis, so that will be first order. And everything else you will do from left to right, so just like you're reading a book, we're going to start here and then go here. Okay, so 4 plus 3 is what? It's 7, right? So I'm going to keep the parenthesis here just so you know where it came from, and then I'm going to put times 2. Now the next thing, everything is done inside the parenthesis, so really we don't need the parenthesis anymore. So now it's just 7, and then we work from left to right, so this way to this way. 7 times 2 is what? It equals 14. All right. So that's the first problem. The next problem I have here will be, let me write it and then you'll be able to see it. Sometimes you can have more than one set of parentheses. And you'll see that now. This is going to look confusing, but it's not really, because we remember we go inside the parentheses first, but you're wondering, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of parentheses, so what am I going to do? So since there's so many different parentheses here, can you see it? Mm-hmm. Okay, you're going to go with the inside parentheses first. So I'm just going to copy it down, this way I don't forget what I'm doing. Okay, and then let's calculate this. What's 8 minus 3? 8 minus 3 is 5. So I'm going to keep the parenthesis plus, here's the next set of parentheses. Whenever you have a number beside a parenthesis, it means you multiply. Okay, so if a number's directly beside it with nothing in between, it means you're going to multiply. So what is 6 times 2? It's 12. So now this is a problem. So again, we need to go inside the parenthesis and figure it out before we do anything else. So I'm going to have the same thing written again. It's 2 times, what is 5 plus 12? It's 17. Minus 3. So we've broken, now this is a problem from here, here, here. And now, again, what do you do when a number is directly next to a parenthesis sign? You multiply it. So 2 times 17 is what? If you don't know, you can do this. 17 times 2 is 14. Carry the 1, it's 3. So that's 34. So these two are 34 minus 3. And what is 34 minus 3? Equals is 31. So this is the answer of the problem. I hope you understood that. So again, first you do the parentheses. You solve inside the parentheses first. Then after you solve the inside of the parentheses and break it down, then you go from left to right. Then left, 2 times 17 is 34 minus the 3 at the end. You have to keep writing it down or else you'll lose track of what you're doing. So that's how you're supposed to calculate these kind of problems. It's actually kind of fun. Let's do a couple more. Okay, this one's a little bit trickier. Okay, so first we go inside the parentheses. 4 minus 3 is what? 4 minus 3 is 1. So then we have 2 times 1 squared. What is 1 squared? It's 1. If it were 2 squared, it would be 4, but 1 squared is simply 1. So then 2 times 1 equals 2, right? Because 2 times a parenthesis. So 2 is the answer to that problem. Let's do one more. This one's a little bit trickier. I don't know if you have a whole lot of experience in this, but we did talk about this in the last video, so you might be able to figure it out. Okay, so again, we see this. We don't start with 5 times 7. No, no, no. You look in the parenthesis. So first, what is in the parenthesis? What is 7 minus 8? If you don't know, you can make yourself a number line. Here's 7, here's 0, right? So I'm having 7 minus 8. So that means I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is a negative 1. So that means the answer is 5 times negative 1 minus 3. So now we just go from left to right because everything in the parenthesis, it's solved. So 5 times the negative 1 is a negative 5, and then we have minus 3. So what is negative 5 minus 3? If you don't know, you can draw a number line. Here's a 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's a negative 5. Here's a negative 5, and then I'm taking away 3 more. So that's 1, 2, 3. So where does that leave us? Negative 8. So the answer is negative 8. Okay, so I hope this video helps. If it doesn't, then we need to go through it again. And also next time we're going to start using some algebraic equations with x, y, z, and so forth, the letters, to be able to try to calculate these problems. Algebra is very good because if you just remember the rules, it's very easy. You just have to know where to multiply by the parentheses and things like that. And actually it becomes very easy. You just have to understand. So if you have any questions, call me. I'll be there to answer the phone. I love you.